False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. To do is to be. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. A system of morality which is based on relative emotional values is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception which has nothing sound in it and nothing true. He who is not a good friend will not be a good teacher. Bad men live that they may eat and drink, whereas good men eat and drink that they may live. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. The highest realms of thought are impossible to reach without first attaining an understanding of compassion. I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live. When desire, having rejected reason and overpowered judgment which leads to right, is set in the direction of the pleasure which beauty can inspire, and when again, under the influence of its kindred desires, it is moved with violent motion towards the beauty of corporeal forms, it acquires a surname. Beauty of style and harmony and grace and good rhythm depend on simplicity. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Every action has its pleasures and its price. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. To move the world, we must first move ourselves. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings so that you gain easily what others have labored hard for. When you want wisdom and insight as badly as you want to breathe, it is then you shall have it. The shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world is to be in reality what we would appear to be. Worthless people live only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. He who is not a good son will not be a good father. Be of good cheer, for no misfortune is so bad that whining about it won't make it worse. Do not do to others what angers you if done to you by others. An unexamined life is not worth living. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. To find yourself, think for yourself. Wisdom begins in wonder. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. The hottest love has the coldest end. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. An honest man of wealth is a noble man. The greatest blessing granted to mankind come by way of madness, which is a divine gift. The more I learn how little I know. He who is not a good friend will not be a good enemy. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Smart people learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences, and stupid people already have all the answers. To be is to do. The unexamined life is dangerous. He is richest who is content with the least, for contentment is the wealth of nature. There is no possession more valuable than a good and faithful friend. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Let him that would move the world first move himself. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. Regret is the medicine for life.